Hey guys, I'm Vigil back again with another video. This time let's check on the cameras of this Vivo T1 5G and we'll see that how good are they by checking on some of the samples. Okay, so if you're thinking of buying this device, then I believe that this video is going to help you to know about the cameras of this one. So if it does, then let me know in the comments, and if you're new to my channel, then do hit the subscribe button to watch more videos, and if you've already subscribed, a big thank you to all of you guys. So let's get started. So first of all, let's start with the camera specs. On the back, we have triple camera setup. Okay, 50 megapixel primary sensor with aperture 1.8 and 2 megapixel macro and 2 megapixel depth sensor. Okay, the setup is a bit weird because normally we get ultra wide, but here we don't have it. Okay, instead we have this unnecessary macro sensor. On the front, we have 16 megapixel selfie shooter. Now if you check the camera app, you can see that we have these normal modes. Okay, under more we have these options: panorama, live photos, pro, time lapse, documents, AR, slow motion. Now you let me know honestly how many of you actually really use these options. Okay, and if you check the portraits here, and let's check the shutter speed. Yeah, it's good, no problem. Portraits, no problem. Yeah, it takes a few seconds, and normally it is actually really obvious in terms of portrait shots. Night mode, yeah, the shutter speed is fine, no problem. And under portraits we have these options. Let me show this. Okay, filters are there. Okay, portraits, you can turn off the bokeh mode, or you can enhance it, increase it. You can set it to medium, or you can just decrease it. You can do these things. So the camera app is good, no problem. Now let's check on the samples and we'll see that how good are the cameras. First of all, let's start with the video samples. So guys, here is a quick sample from the front camera of this Vivo T1. It can record up to 1080p videos. Now you can see that the color reproduction is actually good. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, the dynamic range could have been better. Yeah, but overall video quality is actually looking good. What do you think about it? Let me know. Now I'm working faster to check the stabilization. I'm not using any gimbal, so you can check the stabilization, as well as no external mic, so you can check the sound capture as well. Okay, so it is actually looking good. Now let's check the colors again. You can check that. Yeah, it is actually good. The dynamic range, okay, I would say not bad. So what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. Overall, yeah, pretty good, I would say. Now here is a sample from the rear camera. The rear camera can record up to 1080p videos at 60 fps, but I have kept it at 30 fps to check the stabilization. Now let's check these colors. It is actually looking good. Yeah, and the dynamic range is also good, no problem. And I found that the stabilization is looking good here. Okay, I'm working faster now to check that. You let me know what you think about it. And I'm not using any external mic, so you can check the sound capture again, the color shifting again. Yeah, and now let's check the focus. We'll see that how good is it. Yeah, yeah, the focus is okay, not that good, but overall picture quality, I can say that the video quality from the rear camera is actually good. So what do you think about it? Let me know. Now let's start with the still images. So first of all, let's start with some indoor selfies. If you turn off the beautification mode, it can capture really close to natural looking complexion. The skin tones, they are looking really natural, and even if you are in a bit of low light condition, the details are being captured. So you can see that overall details, and particularly the color reproduction, I'm really impressed with this one. You can see that the black color is actually looking really black, and overall detailing and color reproduction, I'm really happy with this one. And if you go outside, you can see that overall image quality improves a lot. Yeah, particularly the contrast ratio is looking better now. And I can say that the selfie shooter is actually capable one, and if you want to take bokeh shots, you can adjust the bokeh effect, and you can see that the overall image quality is actually looking good. Good thing is that color reproduction is really natural, not oversaturated, and overall image quality is actually looking good. Yeah, you can see that. So what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. I'm really impressed with this front shooter, and you can take HDR shots as well from the front selfie camera, and overall image quality, you can see that it is actually good. The HDR effect is actually visible. It's not that really washed out. You can check the sky here. Yeah, so it is actually good. The HDR photos from the front camera is also impressive. Here again you can see this. So I'm really happy with the selfie shooter here. Yeah, so what do you think? Let me know. Next, the rear portraits, they are looking good. The overall color reproduction is good, but yes, the depth effect is not that consistent, and sharpness is also on the high side, I would say. So the rear portraits are good, but it is not that consistent. You can see that it is a bit washed out here. And the good thing is that if you take rear portraits of non-human objects, you don't have to fiddle with the mobile a lot, okay, to focus or to see the depth effect. It is actually doing good here. So overall image quality in terms of rear portraits, I'm happy with this one considering the price. Now if you want to take close-up shots or macro shots using the 2 megapixel macro sensor, then your hands, they must be really steady, because you have to fiddle with the phone a lot to take a good looking image, to get a clear view here. And you can see that it fails to capture details. It is not that consistent. Sometimes you can see it can capture good looking image with good details, but most of the times it fails because you have to actually balance your hands a lot. So I'm not going to use it. What do you say about it? Let me know. The HDR photos from the rear camera, they are actually looking good because the overall image quality is actually impressive here, considering the price, overall color reproduction, and particularly the HDR effects. They are visible. You can see here the shadows are clearly visible distinctly, and even the sky is actually looking really good here. Again, you can see that it can also handle light to some extent, not really good, but yes, to some extent it can capture details and the shadows you can see here. So overall image quality in terms of HDR shots, I can say that it is actually doing a good job considering the price. So finally, let's talk about the night photography. They call it super night mode, and it is actually good, not bad considering the price. You can see that the exposure is well handled, the noise reduction is good actually, and details are visible, and I'm really impressed with the color reproduction. You can see here that it was really dark, but it could capture the colors, the details, the flowers. You can check here. So it's good, not bad. Here again you can see that overall image quality, the noise reduction particularly, is good. It's not like that it's really good, but considering the price, it's good. Yeah, at the moment, if you compare it with other devices, it is actually doing really good here. You can see it here. And another good thing is that the selfie shooter is also supporting the night mode, and you can see that it also reduces the noise to some extent, and overall image quality is good. You can actually use it under low light condition at night. You can use it. It is not something that you can say that, oh, it is not totally it is not usable. Actually, it is usable. You can see that the overall image quality is actually good, not bad. So guys, I believe that after checking on the samples, you have got some idea about the cameras of this Vivo T1 5G. And according to me, the camera setup is actually capable. Particularly, I've liked the video recording, because the devices that I've checked lately, I've found that, the video recording, it was not that good. But in this case, it is actually good. The limitation is there. It cannot record 4K videos, but the overall video quality is actually good. Plus the selfie shooter is also good, the rear portraits are good, the HDR photos are also good, not bad. And good thing is that you can take rear portraits without too much of struggle. That's good. And yes, you cannot expect really good night photography from a device at this price point, but you can use it. Okay, so if you are looking for a device and your budget is around 15,000-16,000, then this one is a really good option if your priority is also camera, according to me. But you let me know what do you think about it after checking on the samples. Okay, so I believe that this is going to help you, and if it does, then let me know in the comments. And if you end up liking my videos, then do hit the subscribe button to watch more videos. So guys, till the next video, cheers.